The universes of God. Revelations of the great solar teaching, the truths of God, since the beginning of time. Given by the Lord Mikaal, adept under God of the Phacnic cosmic power ray. The universes of God. The center is the core of all creation, the Holy of Holies of God. The first universe, with one solar system surrounding the Godhead, is that of the first and greatest adept, the greatest of the sons of God, the Lord Josias. The second universe is next, the universe with two solar systems, the universe of women only. The third universe, the universe of men, with only 3 solar systems. The fourth universe, with 4 solar systems, the universe of men and women. The fifth universe, with 5 solar systems, the universe given over to the power of thought. The sixth universe of the little people, with 6 solar systems. The seventh universe, devoted to the science of mathematics, containing 7 solar systems. The 8th universe, the great laboratory of God Himself, in which there are 8 solar systems. The 9th universe, the great universe devoted to the worship of God. There are 9 solar systems in this universe. The 10th universe, for the study of theology, 10 solar systems. The 11th universe of mechanism, with 11 solar systems. The 12th universe, the final universe, the outer ring of the Godhead, with 12 solar systems. Today I shall begin upon a solar teaching which I have not given you before. I intend to go slowly. It will be briefly written as the other teachings and spread itself out over a term of time. It is with regard to the universes of God. So far, your world is under the impression that the planet on which you live is one or part of one universe. It is not so. There are 12 universes formed by that great and adored Godhead. I do not expect you to grasp this stupendous fact yet, but the understanding will grow upon you in time. This part in which your earth is hung is of the 12th universe of God, and I intend to describe to you as nearly as I can the formation of these 12 universes surrounding the universe of God. We shall begin by the one in the center, the core of all, which is the universe of God Himself. Around that core are the circles of the other universes, growing out and out, until 12 have their being. Yours is the last, which God breathed into being, the 12th universe, and in which I told you are 12 solar systems. I have described 12 of the solar planes of the 12th solar planet in the 12th universe in another book. But there are not 12 solar systems in the others. In the 11th universe, there are 11 solar systems. In the 10th universe, there are 10 solar systems. In the 9th universe, there are 9 solar systems. In the 8th universe, there are 8 solar systems. In the 7th universe, there are 7 solar systems. In the 6th universe, there are 6 solar systems. In the 5th universe, there are 5 solar systems. In the 4th universe, there are 4 solar systems. In the 3rd universe, there are 3 solar systems. In the 2nd universe, there are 2 solar systems. In the 1st universe, there is 1 solar system, and right In the heart of the 12 universes of God dwells God. He himself is the sun of his universe. Now, to understand the happenings in the cosmos, one must go back right to the very beginning of time for a moment. Try, if you can, to stretch your minds backward, to make them elastic, and then you will see God alone, in his one tiny Holy of Holies, his tiny universe. Then, that sweet God desired to create something bigger. Then it was that the first universe outside the Holy of Holies was formed, born of the breath of God, and gradually that great hand of God throughout the ages stretched itself, building universes, and yours is the last to come into being. The enormity of this is a thing that the human brain cannot understand. Think of the masses of planets, stars, and luminaries in the universes of which your planet of Earth is a part, and which lies in the 12th universe itself, a 12th part only of the creation of the Godhead. There are planets, stars, and luminaries, and solar systems in other universes too. I am going to describe very briefly, only briefly, these 12 universes to you. So very many people of Earth are under the impression that theirs is the only planet in the universe peopled with human life such as you. My children, there are thousands upon thousands of planets with human life. Some of the planets the same as your own, many only similar in appearance to your own Earth as well as to your human frames. There are some planets with extraordinary, to you, living beings, the like of which you are completely ignorant. Types of flower culture are infinitely more beautiful than yours. There are some infinitely lower too, such as the planet of Grasala, which has been described to you briefly. You must bear in mind that now, throughout the great cosmic creation of God, there runs a streak of the black ray of Samana, begun 38 million years ago by Samana. Some call him Lucifer, others the devil. That once great Son of God has so disjointed and mangled certain works of his eternal Father that the beauty created by his Father is no longer there. That is why many things upon your planet and others are ugly and distorted. They've been touched by the black ray of Koladon. Let us try to see all this from the mind of God. He breathed into being the 12 universes, and the planets and stars were illuminated by a beam of heaven, and one by one God peopled these planets from his dear breath. There sprang into being vegetation, floral life of such exquisite perfume and design, and bird life so magnificent in coloring and beauty that it passes the mind of man in understanding. That was as God breathed it. And then came Samana with the scorching breath of the black ray, until that black ray touched your planet of Yanini, as it was then named. In Yanini, vegetation and flower life had nothing else than that of beauty in it. There was no thistles, no spikes, or thorns upon roses, no nettles that stung, no berries that were poisonous, no weeds that bind and choke tender growths. All these came from the black ray. These which I have just mentioned were never made for the protection of the plants and flowers. Beauty does not need protection. Its own beauty should be of sufficient protection. This 12th universe is the last universe of God. It grew bit by bit like a band of beauty, and in that band God placed some planets of extreme beauty, such as Yanihian, which I have already described to you, and some are not beautiful at all. The planet of Samana, Huvila, not Kuvila, the moon, by name is an example. These are the 12th universe, and Yanini, beloved land, is of the 12th. Places of such beauty as this are never lost. If you could have stood at a distance, as I have done, and viewed Yanini as it was formed in all its loveliness, you would have seen an illumined planet which glowed in the 12th universe as a great jeweled star. That star is no longer visible, but Yanini still exists in the universe. Its etheric counterpart is in spirit, as is everything else, as well as the Yanihians who dwell there. It can no longer be destroyed by fire. Think of this 12th universe as the outer encircling band, holding the creation of God together, as a circlet encircles the finger. Think of it again as a silver circlet of love, holding the things of His dear breath for Him. There will be no more universes breathed into being. This is the last one, the 12th. I will tell you more of this great cosmic subject at your next group sitting. God keep you.